What's up, guys? We're here today to talk about a really popular topic that a lot of guys have asked us about: supplements. What supplements should you be taking? Do they work? And are they really necessary to get ripped and to get abs? So, Mike, what do you think? Is it really necessary for guys to be taking a lot of supplements to get in shape?
They're really good for certain things, but when it comes to the fact that is it going to make a big difference, or let's rephrase that, is it going to make a difference to get you in shape? Answer is no. Supplements are not going to go ahead and be the key thing to get you in shape. It's only going to help you about 10%, maybe about 50% of the way, but it is definitely not required. You have to go ahead and lift right, and you have to go ahead and eat the right foods. A supplement is actually, the word supplement is supplementing something else. And what it is it's helping the lifting, and it's helping the eating, and it's helping what actually works. But that by itself doesn't work. And to be honest with you, personally myself, I don't think it's actually worth the money to get monthly supplements. I don't think so. You may go ahead and spend $80, $150, $200 on supplements, and you think it's helping you out and you think it's working, but at the end of the day, what actually got better, if you did get into better shape, was actually your eating habits, because you're able to pick better choices of food and also be more consistent with the gym.
Exactly. And I know guys who are spending $100 a month and like 2 hours looking at supplements and taking different supplements. If they spent that $100 on training to learn how to do the best workouts in those 2 hours in the gym, that's going to be a much better investment of their time.
So
and
much
money.
farther.
Definitely. Okay, so a lot of supplements we established, probably not the best way to spend your money. What are some of the common ones that you've seen guys taking which you wouldn't recommend?
There's different supplements for different things. You got fat burners for guys who want to drop weight, but also you want to have energy. There's supplements for post-workouts, different types of protein powders, things like that. Here's the thing about supplements. I'm not bashing on all supplements. There are times to where supplements can actually help you out.
Yeah.
And what that is, though, it's more of a mental effect than a physical. And this is what I mean. Sometimes you may find yourself, out of the game, maybe not having worked out for maybe 3 or 4 months, and just kind of feeling sluggish and not feeling motivated. Because working out is really a lot. It's a lot to do with inside your head. If you don't feel like working out, or if you always say you don't have the time, that's really you just making excuses. So really, if you have that drive and you want to work out, you're going to get there. But vice versa, if you don't have the drive, if you're not motivated, and you don't feel like doing it, that's when supplements are actually going to be the most valuable for you. A lot of times, when guys go into a supplement store, most of the time they're not guys that are in awesome shape, and because they're the people that go in there that actually ask all the questions, staying there for like an hour, are the people that haven't worked out for a long time, are pretty out of shape, and they need something to kind of give them an edge. And what it is this edge is actually more mental than anything else. They don't realize it, and the supplement guy that works there is not going to tell you, this ain't going to help you out that much, but this will go ahead and keep your butt in the gym, and get you there. They're never going to tell you that, okay? But that's really the truth. What it does is it gives you this mental drive. It gives you this mental motivation that that you're on something, and that you're hyped up, and that you really need to go and work out now, because it's going to improve all your workouts and make you stronger and make you like Superman. Okay, and at the same time, if you don't work out, you just wasted $100, $200, and so it's more of a guilt trip than anything else. You're like, oh crap, I got to go work out now because I'm taking these supplements. That is when I found that supplements actually help people out the most. And then, in turn, they go ahead and be consistent with the workouts, have better choices on food, and so they get into better shape, which is all good. Doesn't matter, right? Because at the end, it's really the results. But guys, you just need to understand that you can use supplements for whatever you like, but at the end, understand that it's the lifting and it's the food that got you there. It's not the supplement that you took.
Yeah, and for me personally, I know a big placebo effect supplement for me was no-xplode.
Yeah.
When I first started working out consistently, I started taking no-xplode, and I started seeing gains like crazy. And I'm like, man, no-xplode is awesome. No-xplode gives me superpowers.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I am unstoppable. I'm going to see gains all the time because I'm taking the no-xplode. But what was really going on is that when I would make the no-xplode, it's a pre-workout supplement, so I'd feel pretty dumb if I didn't go work out. So I was very consistent with my workouts. And I know that was what was really making the difference, because when I came down here, I stopped taking it for a couple months and nothing changed because I kept doing the workouts.
But also you're shaking in your shoes, so it's kind of hard to not do anything. So.
Well, and I still will take it occasionally, not before every workout, but sometimes if I need a little bit more energy. But, I realize now that really most of what no-xplode is and what most supplements are is a placebo effect. There's not really any long-term benefit, but if it gets you into the gym, that's going to have a long-term benefit.
Definitely. And guys, here's the thing, like no-xplode is really good for hyping you up and getting you off your butt, right, when you don't feel like working out. But if that's what you need is just a little rush, I mean, you know what I've done before? Coffee.
Yeah.
It's like what? Like you make coffee, it's like 30 cents a cup or something, or 10 cents, I don't know, it's really cheap. Just drink a big cup of coffee, don't put any sugar, drink it straight up, just black. Trust me, it's gonna give you the caffeine boost that you need. You're gonna be shaking if you like that jitterness, some guys do, and so you're gonna be hyped up, and you're gonna feel weird if you don't go ahead and do something physical after you drink a whole big large cup of coffee. So
taking the next level, Monster.
There you go. Monster, the energy drink, that's something else too also. It kind of gives you the energy, and personally I like the way it tastes. I think Monster's awesome, but I don't drink it for the for the workouts. Yeah, we drink it more for mixed drinks.
So, what would you say are some supplements, if a guy has to take something, which ones do you recommend he takes?
Well, definitely a multivitamin. Multivitamin is always good. Make sure you get that in, because you may not get it from all of your food. Creatine is fine. Creatine is a very popular one, and there's so many different good creatines now that the absorption rate is super high, and you don't have to worry about your body like pissing it all out or something like that. I think the absorption rate's like at 90% or something like that now. They have all these alkaline, creatines, so that's really good. Glutamine is also a really good one that you can take year round. You don't have to like cycle it or anything. Glutamine is good for muscle recovery, and it helps because when you break down your muscles and you're working out really hard, you want to be able to do everything you can to have the muscles recover the fastest. So glutamine will definitely help. Is it necessary? Not really, but would it help? Yes. Glutamine is one of those supplements that's it's kind of under the radar, because when you take it, you don't feel anything different.
Yeah.
It's not like no-xplode, or drinking Monster or something. You don't feel a thing. It's like vitamins. It's like, only way you can tell that's working is when you go ahead and use the restroom and then your pee's like neon or something. You're like, okay, now I know it's there. But it does really help though. So those supplements I do recommend. And also just to have a protein powder available. You don't have to take it, always, constantly. Just have it available just in case you ran out of protein, or you don't have your food ready and you need to eat something right then and there, because you have about a 45-minute window after you work out in order to go ahead and get some protein and get some calories into your body. If you're out of that 45-minute window, basically your body is needing the extra calories to recover, and it will go ahead and break down your muscle, okay, in order to recover. So make sure you get some protein in. So that's when the protein powder is really good for that. The next question a lot of guys ask is, well, what type of protein powder is there? There's so many different ones out there. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't keep track of all the best protein powders. There's a few different guidelines that I go to pick a good protein. Number one, it has to taste good. The thing with protein is a lot of it tastes like crap. So if you can, instead of buying a big old jug, see if you can ask the guy at the store to go ahead and give you a little sample of it. Try it out, see if you like it. That's gonna be very important. But make sure that on each serving, your calories, you want to go ahead and keep it under about 130. 130-ish, give or take, should be the calories on a one serving amount, which is usually one scoop. Your carbohydrates, try to keep the carbs low, because you're not looking to, unless you're looking to get a weight gainer, but on just regular protein, keep your carbs low. I would say under about 10 grams. Under about 8 is actually pretty good for one serving of protein. Your sugars should be under about 5 grams of sugar. They have a lot of proteins that taste good that also is really low in sugar. And your protein amount per serving should be anywhere in the ballpark of about 18 up to about 25 grams per serving. If you stick within those guidelines, pretty much whatever one fits, whatever protein fits those guidelines should be really good.
And I know One brand that I bought in the past that worked well for me is Isopure. And the reason why I like that is because a lot of powders are difficult to mix with a spoon, but this kind is very easy to mix. And that does make a big difference, because if it's not easy to mix, then you're not really going to take it.
Yeah. And if you do decide to go ahead and invest in a good protein powder, get a shaker. Shakers are the best. Don't try to put it in a cup and store it with a spoon. You're going to make a mess. Everything's going to be clumpy. It's just too difficult. Get a shaker. Maybe runs about $2-3 or $4. Hey, tell the supplement guy to go ahead and throw it in for free when you buy protein. So that would definitely help.
Great. So anything else you want to add about supplements?
No, that's pretty much it.
Awesome. So I mean, you guys have the truth now. Supplements are not going to make the difference. If you want the stuff that's really going to make the difference, the workouts, the diet, and the mentality.
So guys, if you want to go ahead and get the real truth about supplements and how to really build muscle and lose fat, check out the website, sixpackshortcuts.com. In there, you're going to find the program, the whole entire system. And I'll go ahead and personally coach you myself. That's also part of the program, to go ahead and make sure that you're doing everything right, that you're lifting right, you're eating the right foods, and that you have somebody like myself to go ahead and walk in and support you all the way through. See y'all guys next time.